Let's start with the obvious. Humans are spectacular at believing whatever flatters our ego. We look at a dog staring into space and think, "Oh, he's contemplating the meaning of life," when he's probably remembering the exact location of the neighbor's squirrel buffet. Still, that comfortable human habit, projecting our inner monologue onto furry, feathered, or scaly companions, forces a genuinely interesting question. Are we anthropomorphizing because animals are secretly little philosophers in fur, or because we desperately need company in the cosmic void? Neuroscience barges into the argument like a lab coat-wearing bouncer, waving PET scans and neural correlates. "Show me the brain activity," it says, "and I'll tell you whether there's pain, pleasure, or that baffling state we call I." Mammals have brain structures eerily similar to ours. Birds have alternative wiring that gets the job done. Octopuses, bless their alien brains, solve puzzles like sleepy professors. If consciousness requires a nervous system that reacts, integrates, and modifies behavior based on internal states, many animals check the boxes. If, however, consciousness is the premium subscription that includes self-reflection, guilt, and an appreciation for indie films, then the receipts are thinner. Philosophy, meanwhile, smiles politely and asks for a cup of tea before offering a paradox. What do we even mean by consciousness? Is it mere awareness of stimuli, the subjective flavor of experience, that delicious qualia, or a metacognitive spotlight that says, "I think, therefore I am, worried about my taxes"? Behaviorists hand us helpful checklists, problem-solving, flexible behavior, empathy-like responses, and philosophers scribble subjectivity in the margins. The slippery thing is that subjective experience is, by definition, only directly accessible to the experiencer, making it the least cooperative guest at the epistemic party. Practical ethics crashes the party with sharper shoes. Whether or not animals have human-grade introspection, treating beings that can feel suffering like disposable furniture is morally dubious. Here, neuroscience and philosophy converge into a pragmatic duet. If an organism exhibits pain responses, avoidance learning, and social distress, pretending it's a sentient Roomba is either willful ignorance or an excellent poker face. So even if we can't empirically prove the inner monologue of a goldfish, the compassionate and scientifically cautious move is to act as if those little creatures have experiences worth considering, unless you enjoy the company of angry philosophers and outraged veterinarians. In the end, the debate is less about who gets the label conscious and more about how our uncertainty should shape behavior. Arguing about who's philosophically awake is fun, better than a quiz show and less hazardous than cliff diving, but it shouldn't paralyze us into moral apathy.